Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATL and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that, but in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Used to run from the AAPL and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, you. What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a ridiculously insane, crazy day that we have here today. And I showed you guys a lot of concern yesterday for the retail trader when I came on and I did my live stream. And that concern was not eased today. As a matter of fact, it was amplified. And we have to have a real serious conversation about what the hell is going on in this market after we got scorching hot PPI data coming on the back of red hot retail data and hot CPI data, tighter labor market conditions, lower initial jobless claims than expected. All of these data points are the exact opposite of what the Fed wants to see. And it took the market a little while to realize this. And it took direct comments from two particular Fed members today to finally make the market realize and see what we have been seeing for the last couple of days, and was even more evident and apparent here in the markets and the price action that we saw today. And one thing really stands out to me, and it is of great concern. We're going to talk about it all here today in this live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. We are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that's available to the retail trader today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, folks, you've come to the right place. We do these live streams 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday, where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons, analysis, and trade ideas to help you all become better traders. So take a moment and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, don't ever miss out on any of these lives. Why should you care about what I have to say? I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City, my very first job at a college, where I went through a 3-month educational training program and was taught by other professional traders on Wall Street the proper way to do this. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, along with my team of 9 professional trading moderators and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from over 100 different countries reach their goals of reaching profitability. See, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there because we combine university-level trading and investing courses. We pair them with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures for all styles of trading, whether you day trade, swing trade, or just are looking for long-term investing. We do and cover it all inside of TTG. You see, we take that university-level curriculum, we pair it with today's top financial tools from some of the best companies out there, Benzengo, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, TradingView, ETNA, just to name a few. And we give you access to all their tools on our platform at no additional charge. It's all included when you guys join the TTG platform for the TTG annual membership. These are tools that successful traders use. It gives them more information, helps them make better decisions, increases their chances of success. You also get all the members of True Trading. You get access to all of them, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders and investors that you're ever going to find. Not to mention all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the rest of the TTG moderators that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So again, if you are new, subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, don't ever miss out on anything it is that we have to say. You know, yesterday, if you missed my live stream yesterday, I gave an honest, raw speech with a real sense of concern, the concern that I have for the retail trader right now. Even though I know better, you know, I was really hoping that today would be different. That somehow like my concerns would, I don't know, would somehow kind of stage off or not manifest. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And I had a gut feeling that it wouldn't be. You know, I knew better. But I'm really concerned for the retail trader and investor right now. The only way to describe what happened in the market today is the word insanity. And it really is unfortunate. I want to go through, well, I want to reiterate what I said yesterday because it definitely bears repeating after what I saw in the markets today. So many members in chat, We have thousands of members throughout the day that come on in and out of chat and are on and off of the TG platform, and all of them honestly equally confused by today's market activity and price action. But today on the TG platform was the literal example of how there is strength in numbers. On a day where the price action, at least to start the day and throughout the middle of the day, the price action made no sense. To see the markets move higher today after an initial gap down on the back of scorching hot PPI data, which is exactly what the Fed has been telling you that we don't want to see. We don't want to see inflation start to be higher than expected. We don't want to see the labor market continue to be as tight as it is. Jerome Powell said that to you in the Economic Council interview just a couple weeks ago. He specifically said, if that is the case, if that is what we see, then we're going to need to move rates higher than where we currently stand. And right now, their expectation is 5.1% for the Fed funds rate. Since then, you have gotten extremely tight and strong labor market conditions and data, and you've gotten scorching hot inflation data. The CPI number, hotter than expected, but the PPI number was red hot, way worse than the CPI number. These are the two things that Jerome Powell and the Fed told you that they do not want to see. And the market has been shrugging off that news for the last couple of days. Gap down, push higher. Gap down, push higher. Gap down, push higher. That's what's happened in the last 3 trading days. Same exact thing happened today. Complete and utter insanity. And you have retail order flow continuing now to make up a record high number of percentage of volume on the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq of total volume that's transacted. That tells you the retail trader and the retail investors pouring back into the market up at these levels because they think that that's it. I missed the bottom. I'm FOMOing back in. I'm seeing all these stocks that I was down 80% on my portfolio last year that I panicked out and sold. Now those stocks are up 50, 60% to start the year. They see stocks like Roku make a run. They see stocks like Carvana make a run, right? They're seeing, stocks like Zoom Video and DocuSign, and you're seeing Twilio, and you're seeing, all of these different stocks that are making these runs. They got absolutely decimated last year. They see Tesla rallying back up towards that 200 number after dropping all the way down to 100. And they're panicking back into the market thinking that they missed the bottom. Meanwhile, all of this data continues to come out. And that data is exactly what Jerome Powell and the Fed don't want. And that is where I get concerned. On a day like today where the price action makes absolutely 0 sense, start the day. The afternoon price action made a lot of sense. So we're going to talk about that on this live stream and what it all means. But that price action earlier today made no sense. Everybody in True Trading Group, they all had each other's back. And we all made it through. Didn't make any stupid mistakes early or try to, force trades that weren't there. Didn't try to fight the price action and say, oh, no, the PPI number's hot, so therefore we have to be short. We stayed away from any of those situations today. And we're actually able to avoid what could have easily been for a lot of traders. Oh, PPI red hot, big gap down, just get short, lean short, stay short. And you all could have gotten stopped out today as the markets rallied from a bottom of 408 off the open all the way back up to 413 on the SPY. And that could have stopped out a lot of traders that were trying to just stubbornly be short today until later on in the afternoon. In the very last 30 minutes of the trading day, you get comments coming out from Fed member Bullard, and that just erased the entire day in a matter of 30 minutes. So it took us 5 hours to get up to 413. It took us 30 minutes to get back down to the low of the day. That's the insanity and the price action that you had in the market today. It seems like it was the delayed reaction, but finally the market is listening to what the Federal Reserve is telling you. People seem to have just been in denial and in a state of complacency over the last couple of days. And that's what I've been talking about in these live streams that has me concerned. Today ends up being an uneventful break-even day after a monster 2 months that we've had to start off 2023. My point is, though, today could have been a hell of a lot worse. The streak is still very much alive. We had a red-hot, scorching start to 2023. We've already had over 10 triple-digit gains to start off the year. It's been an absolutely monstrous beginning to 2023, and the price action and the volatility and the opportunities that are out there are just unbelievable and are absolutely incredible. So today, really being part of a group and being in numbers, the strength in numbers really stood out today and really prevailed. And I want to reiterate some of the things that I talked about last night, because I really do honestly feel like this is important. And whether you heard me talk about this last night, good. It deserves to be heard again. If you missed last night's live stream, perfect. You're hearing it for the first time. Take me very seriously, because what I'm saying is very serious. If any of you ever watched this channel before, if you've ever heard a word that I've ever said, if you have any ounce of respect for the work that we do at True Trading Group, I need you to listen to me, because there are some things that I have to just get off my chest. And I know that we have a lot of members that are on the stream, and hopefully, whether you're new or you're on this live stream now, or if you're new and you're watching this later, hopefully you stick around long enough to pay attention to some of the things that I have to say, and obviously talk about what happened in the market today, the PPI data, what did Bullard say, what did Mester say that really started to shake the markets up in the afternoon, and what does this mean now going forward, now that all this data is behind us with CPI, PPI, it's all behind us. So now what is there now moving forward that can maybe move this market, and in which direction are we going to be looking for, and how do we position ourselves for this going forward? So we have a lot to talk about, but I want to go over this first. So this is really important. I want you to also know, like I said, I'll go over the trades from today. I'll go over the data. I'll talk about my weekly outlook, what I think happens in the market tomorrow, like how I plan on making money. We're going to go through all those things. But I'm asking for you to listen to what I have to say first. If you're paying attention, some people are going to relate to it. Some people are not going to like it. This might piss some people off. Some people might think that I'm talking about them specifically, and trust me, I'm not. But what I have to say is not targeted at any one person or group. What I have to say is all encompassing. These are things that I have noticed, things that have been bothering me, things that I want to be talking about. I do these live streams every single day except Saturday. Saturday is the only day that I don't do these live streams. And it's not just me. There's a team of people that are behind the scenes making this work. We've sacrificed time with our friends and our families to make these live streams work. Okay. And yes, we sell memberships on these live streams so that we make money as a business. True Trading Group is a business. We have 30 employees. It's a business that has a very specific goal. And that goal is to help empower retail traders and investors. The reason that goal is so important to us is because we base the entire success of our company and the 30 employees that it has around the success of our members. Instead of doing what 90% of other similar companies, honestly, there really aren't any other similar companies as far as the value that you get with a membership to True Trading Group. But what other similar companies do, we just lure people in with some cheap offer and then consistently bang you over the head for a lot of money for like all these a la carte different things. Like, oh, here, join for $97 or join for $50. You get access to chat and some trade alerts. But then 9 times out of 10, you end up canceling, quitting, losing money, not learning a single damn thing. You just hang out in a Discord room and have no idea what the hell is going on. And you spend enough money, if you put the right pictures of Lamborghinis and private jets and mansions all together in some fancy, sexy little ad, if you sell people on the dream, you spend enough money, people will get behind you. You churn these people out all day long because people unfortunately buy into the things that they want to believe. And if the price is right and the dream appears to be within reach, you're going to do it 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, all you're going to accomplish is feeding somebody else's marketing funnel. That's all you're doing. So congratulations, you've just become another statistic. We were founded upon the idea that if our members do well, and by do well, I mean actually make money, be profitable. If our members make money, then this company will do well. That's been the foundation of this entire business that we've created. But if our members don't do well, then we as a company do not deserve to do well. I come on these live streams, I talk a big game. I know that. But guess what? I can back it up. I can back it up because the majority of members at True Trading Group are making money and becoming better traders. And I don't want you to take my word for it. If you've been on these live streams before, you've seen me ask this question before, and I ask it so you can see for yourself. You shouldn't just take my word for it. You shouldn't just believe anything that I have to say. If you've seen it 100 times before, maybe try to actually pay attention this time, because these are real people. And TTG members, I want you guys right now to go ahead and type the $ in chat. If you're making money, you're becoming a better trader. Very simple, straightforward question. Are you making money and becoming better traders? If the answer is yes, I'd like you to type the $ in chat right now. So go ahead and type the $. If you're making money becoming better traders, type the $ right now in chat. Now, if you're not a member, pay attention to how many people are typing the $. I don't care if you've seen me ask this question 100 times. Try to count how many people are saying the $ right now. These are real people. These aren't bots. These are people just like you. They found us the exact same way you did. That's one of these live streams. And because of these people, TTG has been successful and will continue to be successful because we leave no trader behind. And guess what? Obviously, newsflash, not everyone in True Trading Group is making money all of the time and everything is great all of the time for everyone. That's not real life. That's not realistic. We have thousands of members in 100 different countries. Not every single one of them is kicking ass. But for those that are still struggling, we'll leave no trader behind. We reach out to them. We hold workshops for them. We remain accessible for them at no additional fee because we know that the better that we do, the better that they do, the better we do as a company. We don't charge you $97 or $50 to get in the door and then upsell you 100 different things. We charge you one price for the whole year upfront for access to the core of everything that we have on our platform with no upsells for courses and no upsells for any of the tools. Because we believe that you don't want to pay some small entry price and then be coerced into spending 200 here, 500 there, another 1,000 here, another 500 there. And then before you know it, you spend $7,000 and have learned nothing, have not made $1. Matter of fact, you've done nothing but lose. We want to make sure that you have every single thing that you need to be successful. I don't want to give you half the book. It's like going to college and the college textbook that they hand out to you is only half of the semester, but then you're expected to take the final based on the whole entire book. Then you go and say, hey, I only have half the book. And they're like, oh, well, if you want the other half, that's another $10,000 for the semester. You want the other half of the book. Like, no, if you're going to commit and you're going to join True Trading Group and you really want to do this, then we're going to give you access to all the tools, the resources, and the education, the courses, and everything that you need. Because we want you to become successful. That's how we as a company become successful. Right? I'm reiterating this because this part, it bothers me. It bothers me what I've been seeing these last couple of weeks, like with the retail trader piling back in after panicking back out in September and October when the market were at their bottoms. The retail traders come back into market in a huge way. Like I said, all-time high as far as percentage of volume on the stock exchange. All-time high percentage of volume, higher than the meme stock craze. That is the definition of FOMO after we've just rallied off of the September-October low and have rallied to start off 2023. And what should be a second or third chance for a lot of people, it's going to turn into the final nail in the coffin. And I don't want to give you the impression that I'm some trading messiah. I'm not some do-gooder saint. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. This True Trading Group is a business. If these people do well, then our company does well. We can grow. We can hire more people. We can provide more things on our platform. So if these people all get smoked again, that has a negative impact on our business. Because for every single person that blows up their account or listens to some ridiculous fake guru on social media or buys into the hype of some secret special strategy that no one knows besides this one person, that's one less person that's going to participate in this market for the long term. And therefore, that's one less person that will get to experience any sort of financial freedom that this market could provide. That's one more person that's going to be angry and jaded, feel like the market's a scam. And unfortunately, they're going to have every right to feel that way. We have had a massive influx of trial members to the TTG platform over the last month. Close to 1,000 trial members have joined TTG's trial program over the last month. And a lot of the time, our team and I, we reach out to these people, we talk to them, we try to understand, like, where are you coming from? You know, what is it that you're looking to learn? Like, how have you engaged in the market so far? What's your extent? Are you doing stocks, options? How long have you been doing it? Are you profitable? Right? We try to get understanding of these people because we want to make sure that they are a good fit for True Trading Group. And by a good fit, I don't mean you're experienced or you have a lot of money in your account. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that someone that joins TTG is not looking for people that just want us. Just give me a stock tip. That's all I care. Just give me a stock tip. That's not what we want. Of course, people want winning stock alerts, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't want that? But that's not all that we're doing here. You get all the trade alerts from myself and the mods. We got an 80% win rate for the last 3 years collectively as a group. Okay. So yes, you get all of our real-time trade alerts. You can follow all of our trades if you want. We're not scalpers. We're not in and out within seconds. Our day trades last hours and our swing trades last days. So it's very easy for you to follow along with everything that we're doing inside of our chat. Right. So our goal is it's not just about stock alerts. We want to educate people that are busy with full-time jobs, show them how they can do this, even though you're not in front of your computer all day. Show people that have just a couple $100 in their trading account, show them that you could also still do this. You don't need $50,000 in your account in order to make money doing this. We have built our entire platform around you, not around me. We built this entire platform around you. And we want people that are willing to come in here and utilize what is being offered, because then being successful, not just on one trade or 1 week or 1 month, but long-term success, real wealth building, learning a skill that they can teach their children. And no matter if there's a recession, if there's inflation, if there's another war, as long as the market's open, these people have a chance of earning a living. That's what this is about. That is what we're trying to do. And every new member that signs up, every new person that shows interest, that's the cause. That's the why. That's the company, that the mission and the people, that's the mission, the people that you are getting behind. Now, we had a lot of trials sign up. And unfortunately, the vast majority of these trials, this is their second or third chance at the market. Right? They got their heads taken off last year. They just kept buying the dip. They kept hodling, diamond handing, moon, right? And they got their heads taken off last year. So a lot of people, this is their second or third chance. So many of them feared that they missed the bottom. So many of them are piling back in because they didn't want to be left behind again. And they feel like they learned something, like the meme stock craze, they got their butts kicked. It's like they feel like they learned something. Oh, okay, I took my lickings, I learned something. I feel better about things. But guess what? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. People talk about, well, I want to get my portfolio right first, then I'll learn. I want to make some money first, get my feet wet a little bit, and then I'll learn. I want to do this first, and then I'll learn. That's not how it works. Our slogan at True Trading Group is very simple. Learn, trade, profit in that order for that very specific reason. That's not by accident. It's not our slogan because it's catchy, because it sounds good. It's the literal order that you should be doing things. But so many of these people have lost thousands and thousands of dollars on their own. Some people just can't get out of their own way, and it's very unfortunate. These are the same people that are unfortunately going to experience that nail in the coffin this time around, because no one has an infinite amount of money, and people can only lose so much before they quit. And it's disheartening when your entire professional mission is to help people achieve the exact opposite of that. And maybe this wouldn't bother me so much if I didn't actually interact with a lot of these people. Like, for those who don't know me or True Trading Group, or you guys don't know my partner, Adam, like, that's not who we are. Like, we reach out to virtually everyone. We've spoken to nearly all of the members that we have in True Trading Group. Like, we are very accessible to our people. And because of that, because you're not just some random number, like, we deeply are bothered by what's happening when I see these things and I hear these horror stories. See, everybody in here wants to make money, right? You're on this live stream because you want to make money. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants financial independence. Everybody wants to fire their boss. Watch. Type the number 1 if you want to make enough money to fire your boss trading. Go ahead. Type the number 1. Type the number 1 if you want to make millions of dollars so you can fire your boss. You can tell everybody to go screw. I'm being serious. Type the number 1 if that's what you want. Just go ahead. Type the number 1 if that is what you want. Obviously, you're going to see hundreds of people that right now are going to be typing the number 1, because who doesn't want that, right? That's why we all do this. That's everybody's dream, to be able to live the freedom and have the time to, do whatever your hobbies are, or spend more time with your family, or take that special extra vacation that you never could afford. Like, that's why everybody does this. People don't really do this because, oh, I want to buy a Lambo. No, it's, man, I really want to spend more time with my kids. Man, I really would love to be able to go fishing on a random Tuesday. Oh man, it's so beautiful out. I wish I could just go golfing on a random Thursday. Like, that's why people want to do these things. Look at all those number ones that people just typed. Everybody says they want to do that, right? Well, what are you prepared to do for it? What are you prepared to do to achieve exactly that? What everybody thinks that this is what I want. This is what I want out of this. Well, what are you willing to do to get it? Are you waiting for the right time to get started? Well, I'll spoil that for you because there's no such thing as the right time. The right time is always right now. You want to wait until the market bottoms? Okay, well, good luck with that. You're one hell of a trader. You're better than me because you can ask any professional that makes millions of dollars doing this, that manages billions of dollars for a living. Ask any one of them. Not one of them will tell you they try to pick the bottom. So if they don't try to do that, what the hell makes you think you can? I'll tell you right now, my near 2 decades experience of doing this, trying to pick the exact bottom is an absolute fool's game. Absolute fool's game. You're never going to be able to do it. Stop trying. You want to wait until you have more time? Cool. Think about every single other project in your life that you've put off because you said you needed more time and how long that has prolonged the success and the progression of that project. Just think about like a random job around the house. You wanted to paint, a room, or you wanted to redo the deck, or you wanted whatever it is that you had to do. And you've put it off and you put it off and you put it off and you put it off. Think of how long you've prolonged that project. It's no different here. Think how long you've prolonged this. Everybody wants to be the next stock market millionaire. Everybody wants to tell their boss to go screw. Everybody wants success, but unfortunately, very, very few people are willing to do what is necessary to get there. Very few are willing to put in the time, the effort. Very few are willing to take that leap. Bet on themselves. Everybody wants somebody else to give it to them. Everybody wants somebody else to do it for them. Everybody wants somebody else to give them the future. Very few are willing to invest in themselves and bet on themselves. And that is why so many of the people coming back into the market this time around will fail. It's not because they couldn't find the time, they couldn't find the money to invest in their own education. It's not because they weren't smart enough. It's because they were unwilling to do the things that were needed to be done. And it's a shame, it really is. The stock market it's not a path to overnight riches, folks. There's no get rich quick scheme here, but it's also not a scam. And if you wanted to be the next stock market millionaire, there's no reason on this planet why you couldn't. There's nothing stopping you. There's no limit to your potential success. The better you become, the more money you'll make. This is the great equalizer. Stock market doesn't care where you came from, what your beliefs are. And while I want every single one of you, obviously, to join True Trading Group, what I will tell you is whether you join or not, relying on free videos on YouTube or Google or spending hours on Reddit, that's not enough. You will fail consistently and painfully, and you will eventually quit. I'll wrap this up before I get into everything that I want to get into here today, because I learned something else too, kind of during the week. And I learned that for better or for worse, people value what they most are invested into. It's human nature. People value what they're most invested into. That makes sense. If I put a Ferrari in your driveway, right? And well, you bought a Ferrari, and so you have it in your driveway, and then you have a 96 beaten up Corolla. The engine runs fine, but it's all beaten up. It's a 96 Toyota Corolla. It's all rusted. Both of those vehicles can get you to the grocery store and back. But I will bet you that I know which one of those cars, the second that you pull back in the driveway, which one you're going to detail. Which one you're going to wipe off that little smudge from the gnat that you hit or the fly that you hit coming home and splattered on your windshield. I guarantee I know which one you're going to wipe off the little piece of bird poop that landed on your car while you were in the parking lot. You will buffer off and you will detail that Ferrari before you ever even bring the groceries inside the house. Why? Because that's the one you're most invested into. The amount people invest in something separates those who are serious from those who will ultimately make an excuse, or for those that are going to play the victim, for those that won't make it. Because of this, True Trading Group, we have decided that we are going to be strategically and daily raising the price of the True Trading Group membership until we get back to that $2,000 number. We were going to do this differently. We were going to have people, you go through the trial membership. There's an interview process. We'll interview, make sure to see if you're the type of person that we want to join True Trading Group. But honestly, this is a lot easier for us because people that invest in themselves, they take it more seriously. This way, we don't have to interview anyone. It's much less work for us and for our team to interview 1,000 trial members every month and see if they're a right fit for True Trading Group. They're the type of person we want to join TTG. Every single day, a TTG membership will continue to go up a couple of bucks every day until we get back to over the $2,000 price point, which at that time will be where it will stay. Yeah, we'll have sales and stuff in the future, but those sales will be around $1,700, $1,500. It won't be what it is now. So every day the price of membership is going to go up, and that's it. We have no laptops. We have tried to get more. We've been unable to get more laptops. And as promised yesterday, if you were on this live stream yesterday, I told you yesterday at midnight was the very end of yesterday's price point. The price has gone up, as I promised you yesterday, and it will continue to go up. So we can start here now today for the next 20 people that want to join the TTG platform. The next 20 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 can get an annual membership to True Trading Group with no laptop for $915. And the price will continue to go up from here on out. At midnight tonight, or once 20 people join, the price will again rise. It continue to rise and continue to rise and continue to rise every single day. We do not have any more laptops, so that saves us money. Since we didn't have to get the laptops, we usually would give a laptop with your membership. So we don't have laptops, therefore did not buy them. So therefore it saves us money and therefore saves you money. That's why you're able to get a membership right now for $915, but that price has already gone up from yesterday and will go up again tomorrow. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, the price will drop all the way down to $915. Enter your info, check out, you guys are good to go. We're the Netflix of trading communities. You guys pay the one price, you get access to the core of everything we have. You get access to all of our courses, which is a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. Joe, maybe you can post up the link to the syllabus so people can see what they're going to be getting access to, all the different topics they'll have access to as a member. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. You get all of it with your membership for $915. There is no upsell for special VIP courses. That's another $1,000 after you join. We don't play games like that. You join our platform, you get access to the tools that you need. You get all the courses. You got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. You get congressional trades. You can track trades that Congress members and their family members are making, whether there's insider buying or insider selling. That data alone from Benzinga is over $1,400 a year. If you were to go to Benzinga and pay for it directly, it's included with your membership to TTG for $915. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get TradingView's premium charting software. That's like $600 a year. If you go to TradingView directly, it's included when you join True Trading Group for $915. You get the Trade Idea scanner that streams on our platform all day long. That's the industry standard scanner. You get ETNA simulator, which will let you guys practice trading stocks and options with fake money. That's about $900 a year if you go to ETNA directly. It's included with your membership. You get our own proprietary scanner, lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, a social sentiment scanner, a trading journal, all of the analyst ratings. All of this is included for the $915. Many of you may pay for some of these tools that I just named already. You can join True Trading Group. You get access to all of them. You can cancel those subscriptions. That is the value of this TTG platform. It is not a Discord. You are not joining TTG because I am a trading messiah and I'm going to give you all the world's secret and I can predict the future. You're joining True Trading Group to get access to 9 professional trading moderators so you know exactly what they are doing, exactly the trades they are making. You can ask them questions. They can give you their market commentary and their analysis on markets and individual stocks, but also so you can get access to the tools that you need to help you have a better chance of becoming successful. These tools would cost you $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you went to these companies directly and paid for them. We have spent years building relationships with these firms so we can put their products on our platform. That is how we can give this to you guys for just $915. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops all the way down to $9.15. Enter info, check out. You're good to go. I don't have laptops here this evening. The price has already gone up from yesterday. It will go up again tonight at midnight. The next 20 people to join will get it for $9.15. You'll also get a one-on-one mentor session included for free with myself or any one of the other moderators in True Trading Group, so we can get you started on the right path, speed up your learning curve, answer any questions, see what you're doing wrong, and improve on your results. And last but not least, I told you I do talk a big game on these live streams. I know I do, but I back it up. And in this case, I back it up with our own money. When you join True Trading Group, you get a double your money back guarantee. Dead serious. Nobody else offers this. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. Do those three things on your own pace, in your own time. You don't have to do this within 14 days or 30 days, some unrealistic time period. You have the whole year of your membership. Do those three things. And if you are unable to make back the $915 membership fee at least once during your membership, I will give you back $1,830 in return. Double what you are paying to join our platform. I'm dead serious. We got to welcome Tommy. Tommy's the newest member of the group, guys. Now that means we're down to 19. 19 spots remain. The next 19 people to join will get this membership for $915. You get the one-on-one mentor session, the double your money back guarantee, all of our courses, and all those tools that I just named for you. That is the TTG platform. If you are a trial member currently, if you were previously a trial member, or if you were previously an annual member, you must send us a text message in order for us to whitelist your email address so you can get the $915 price point. The number is at the bottom of your screen. Send us a text message right now if you are currently a trial, previously were a trial, or you previously were an annual member. Text us right now to that phone number. Also, if you have any questions at all about our membership, you have questions about myself, about our mods, about our trading, about the tools, about the chat room, text us. We're a full open book, fully transparent. Anything that's on your mind, any concerns you have, text that phone number. We'll help answer any questions that you guys have. All right. So there you guys have it. All right, guys. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. And that's how you guys can take advantage of this offer. All right, guys, let's get on over now to the markets and see what the hell happened today. So, roller coaster of a ride. Absolute roller. Look at this. Look at this price action today. You had first big gap down, rally, double top, crash it back down to the new low of the day. We wiped out in less than an hour what it took 5 hours for us to climb. It took us 5 hours to go from the low of the day to the high of the day. It took us less than an hour to go back to the low of the day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable price action today. What happened? I'll tell you. Today, markets open up and we test and hold a very key level of support. Okay, we open up with a gap down today to 408.5. And 408.5, 408, that's a big level of support for the SPY. If you guys can see on my screen, you see how this was a level of resistance there. Let me go back further. Okay, you guys can see here support, 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 Fed day, support. Then we ended up reversing it, rolling all the way back over, resistance, resistance, resistance. Then we're back up. Then you get CPI data, support, and then this morning, support. This 408 level is a huge level for the SPY. It's like 408.5, 408.50. Okay, so you can see support, 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 broke it, resistance, resistance, broke back above, support, support. Okay. So what was the CPI data that, the PPI data that came out today? Inflation data was scorching red hot today. Your PPI data came in as follows. Month over month PPI number was expected to be 0.4%. It came in at 0.7%, nearly double. Scorching hot. The year over year number was expected to be 5.4. It came in at 6.0, scorching hot. Yes, down from the prior month. Last month was 6.2. So 6.0, but much higher than expected. Core PPI month over month, expected 0.3, prior month 0.3, came in at 0.5. Core PPI year over year, 4.9 expected, 5.5 prior month, 5.4 this month. Red hot. Red hot in every category. Not one category of PPI data came in line with expectations, never mind under expectations. All red scorching hot numbers. Now, this comes on the back of a CPI number that we had 2 days ago that was also above expectations. But these numbers were worse. These numbers were higher. This was a bigger miss on the PPI number than it was the CPI number. That caused a big gap down in the market. On top of that, you had initial jobless claims come in at 194,000. That is versus a 200,000 expectation and 196,000 previous month. So there are lower initial jobless claims this month than there were last month. That shows you, again, an extremely strong labor market, an extremely strong jobs market. People are still employed. They still have jobs. Wage inflation, or wage increases, I should say, or average hourly earnings are also on the rise. People are still employed. And don't forget, yesterday you had red hot retail sales numbers, which means consumers are still spending their butts off. Spending their butts off. You also added $394 billion in household debt in the previous quarter. That is the biggest increase in over 20 years. The consumer is spending. The consumer is still employed. The labor market still remains tight, even though inflation was much higher than expected. Exactly the things that Jerome Powell said in his interview at the Economic Council in Washington, D.C., that he does not want to see. Yet, here they are. And the market's been shrugging this data off as if Jerome Powell never said that. They've just found this place of complacency. Like, oh, inflation is just going to continue to come down at these really fast pace. We're going to come down. We're going to come down as fast as we did from 9.0 to 6.5. It's going to be just as easy to go from 6.5 to 3. Wrong. That's a big mistake, I think, that the market is assuming. And it's been rallying on the back of these data points. Really? These aren't good data points. Yes, it's good that the labor market is still very strong. Yes, it's good that the consumer is still spending. These are good things, right? It shows you that the economy is still holding up, and that makes people that are bullish the market feel that we're not going to have a recession. We're going to have a soft landing. So people begin to buy. On the flip side of that, if inflation does not come down as fast as people think, partly because the consumer is so strong and is still spending and is still have a very tight labor market, right? That means inflation stays higher for longer, which means what? The Fed has to be more aggressive to bring inflation down, which means raising rates by more than 25 basis points for the next 2 meetings and maybe giving you 4 more 25 basis point hikes throughout the course of 2023 and moving the Fed funds target rate higher than what was initially expected. We got to welcome Tony. Tony's the newest member of the group. We're now down to 18. 18 spots now remain, guys. $915 price point. Take advantage of it. As promised, the price went up from yesterday. It will continue to go up again tomorrow. 18 spots remain. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops down to $915. You will get a free one-on-one mentor session with your membership, and you will get a double your money back guarantee. Let me be very clear. I don't think you need a double your money back guarantee, considering we've only had to give a refunds to around 2.83% of our users since 2016. And also considering that 78% of our members choose to renew their membership after their year. Based on that information, also considering we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews, I can very confidently tell you that True Trading Group has worked for thousands of people, and I have no problem offering you a double your money back guarantee. If our members were all just losing money, I obviously would not be able to offer you a double your money back guarantee. Vishnu says laptop. Nope, Vishnu, I am sorry. We do not have laptops. I am sorry, Vishnu. We do not have laptops. That's why I'm able to give you the price of the membership for just $915. No laptop here this evening, bud. We have not had them for a couple days, and I do not know when we're going to be able to get more. So no laptops here this evening. We have 18 spots at the $915 price point. It comes with a free one-on-one mentor session with one of our mods, and it will also come with a double your money back guarantee. Again, the double your money back guarantee is very simple, very straightforward. You have all year. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. And if you cannot make back $915 at least once during your membership, we will give you back $1,830, period. That's a commitment that we make to you when you commit to us. Again, I don't think you need it. It's there for peace of mind and so that you can hold us accountable. All right? All right, guys. So that's your data that came out here this morning. Okay. That is your data that came out this morning. You guys drop alerts too. Pretty interested. Yes. Here. Members of True Trading Group. Joe P wants to know, do we drop alerts? Members of True Trading Group, do we drop alerts? Joe, just watch the answers from members that are comment for you right now inside of the chat to help answer your question. I think it's always best whenever people have questions about like our platform and our trading specifically, I always think it's best if you get the answers from members. Now, I'll tell you that every day inside True Trading Group, the moderators and I, we all share our screen with you. Right? We all share our screen. You see what we see. We're talking on the microphone. And we tell you what we're going to do before we do it. So if I'm going to short a stock at, $45.50, I'll tell you, all right, guys, I'm looking for a bounce back into 45.50. I'm going to be getting short. I'm a short seller in front of 45.50. My stop loss will be 46.5. My take profits will be, 44, 43, and 42, or something like that. Like I'll say that on the microphone before I even get into the trade. And then once my order actually executes, then you guys will get a push notification in the chat, but also on the mobile app, letting you know that my order has filled. And now you know I'm in the trade. So even if you're not in front of your computer, we have a mobile app that's available for iPhone and Android that will let you guys see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. And that's how you guys are able to benefit and follow along with everything that we're doing inside the chat. Right? So Joe P, I hope that helps answer your question. Okay. Yep. Option alerts too. So Joe P says, nice, sounds like option alerts too, or you guys focus on trading shares. So Joe, there's 9 professional traders that are with you during the day. Some of us trade shares. Some of us trade options. So every day in end, some of us are day traders. Some of us are swing traders. Some of us are both. So every day in True Trading Group, there are options and stocks being called out. And there's also day trades and swing trades every day being called out in TTG as well. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps answer your question. All right. So that's why we gapped down today. That's why we gapped down today. But then we very quickly double bottomed at that support level. Remember 408.50? We just talked about 408.50 and why that level has been so significant. Well, we just double bottomed at it. And then the market starts to push higher. Are you kidding me? The market starts to push higher. I'm like, this is nuts. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching this market do what it's doing. And I'm saying, people are not listening to the Fed. They're not listening. Retail is pouring back into the market. They're not listening to the Fed. It took for Bullard, a member of the Fed, to make a comment at 3 p.m. Right here, Bullard makes a comment. What does Bullard say? Glad you asked. Fed's Bullard says he advocated for a half-point increase at the last Fed meeting to get to adequately restrictive levels faster. I would not rule anything out for the next Fed meeting, insinuating that a 50 basis point rate hike is on the table for the March 22nd Fed meeting. Fed Bullard also went on to say, at this point, I see policy rate in a range of 5.25 to 5.5 as being appropriate. Recent data have made markets realize it will be a long battle against inflation. Sees drop in long-term yields as vote of confidence inflation will fall. Very welcome, Edward. Edward, welcome to the family. 17 spots now left. 17 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Edward. 17 spots left, guys. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Simply enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to $915. We got to welcome Jim. Jim, welcome. 16 spots now remain. Jim, welcome to the family. Stacy, welcome to the family. Now we're down to, what is that, 15? 15 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Stacy. So 15 spots now left, guys. That's it. 15 spots. Hurry up and grab one. Guys, the price is going up after 15 people join or midnight tonight, whatever happens first. So if you're watching this live stream later this evening, if you go to ttgoffer.com and you enter the code TTG121, you click apply code. If the price says $915, that's how you know you're still one of the 15 spots. Because if 15 people join, the price will be higher than $915, and then you can decide if you still want to become a member, which I highly suggest that you would, because anywhere in the 900s is a ridiculous value for the THD platform. It's actually the cheapest price that we've had. We don't have any laptops for you guys, so I would take advantage of that $915 price point, but it will go up at midnight tonight or after 15 people join, whatever comes first. So I'd open up that web browser right now. Don't even wait for me to finish talking. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Take advantage of it now. Again, if you're a trial member currently, or you used to be a trial member or you used to be an annual member and you guys want the $915 deal, just text the number that's on the bottom of your screen. We have to whitelist your email address. So just text us at 786-505-4049 and we'll get you guys taken care of. Remember, you get a double your money back guarantee and you get a one-on-one mentor session. So Fed Bullard says skeptical labor market will cool as much as some expect, but inflation can still fall as business compete and expectations remain low. So there's a couple of things here. He gave a couple of hawkish comments and a couple of dovish comments. The hawkish comments being, I think we should have did 50 basis points last meeting, and 50 basis points is on the table for the next meeting. That is a hawkish comment. Markets did not like that. He then further went on to say, I think we need to move our rate to 5.25 to 5.5. Currently, the Fed funds target rate is 5.1. At the March 22nd meeting, we are going to get an updated Fed funds target rate. I 100%, not 10%, not 50%, not 80%. In my bones, I 100% expect the Fed to move that target higher from 5.1 to a minimum of 5.35, possibly as high as 5.6. The market's not pricing that in. And if the Fed does that on March 22nd, you could see more, you can see downside of the market. The market's reacting in a negative way to that, but that's a long ways away. You're talking over a month away. That's a month and a week from now. So what happens between now and then? Well, you're going to get another jobs report. You're going to get another CPI and PPI print. You got PCE data that comes out in a couple of weeks. These are all data points that you're still going to get that the Fed is going to use to determine what they should do at the March 22nd Fed meeting. Do they do 50 basis points now? If inflation is not coming down, what if they get another hot CPI and PPI number in March? Because you're going to get the numbers you just got were January's numbers. You're going to get February's numbers in March, right before the Fed meeting on the 22nd of March. So they're going to be able to have two PPI and CPI numbers, two full unemployment and jobs reports, and many initial jobless claim reports mixed in between. You're going to have many of those before they make another decision. So what happens if you get another hot CPI and PPI number? Maybe they give you 50 basis points. I don't think so. I think the Fed will now commit to 25 basis point hikes here on out. The question now becomes how many more? Right now is priced in for 225 basis point hikes to go. I think that's too low. I think based on the inflation data that you've seen the past 2 days, 3 days, the labor market data, the retail sales data, between all of that information, I think you're going to see the Fed move their target rate higher. Now, does that mean they actually get to that number? Not necessarily, but moving the number is a form of monetary policy tightening in itself. Because when you move the target, you will have the bond market react to that movement of the Fed funds target, and therefore tightening up financial conditions and increasing yields. Rudy, welcome to the family. 14 spots now left. Rudy, welcome to the family. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Get that $915 price point. I can't listen. The price is going up at midnight or after 14 people join. So you have to manually enter that coupon code. And if you guys have already been a trial, you're a current trial, you've already been a member, you have to text us if you want to join. You got to text us to 786-505-4049. Phone number is at the bottom of your screen. So that's what Bullard said. And the market reacted negatively to it, as it should. I don't know why it took for Bullard to say that in order for the market to react. Jerome Powell told you this a week ago, and nobody's listening. Then Bullard speaks, and the market does this. Thanks, Bullard. Took the whole day for the market to, and the market then trades to the downside. Now, the real question becomes, will we now open tomorrow underneath 405.50? That is the question. Because I'll tell you this right now. If tomorrow the SPY is underneath 408.50 when the market opens, I will look for 408.50 to be resistance, as it has previously been a beautiful level of support. So if we are underneath it, so if we are, let's say, for example, we are underneath 408.50, and then we bounce back up to 408.50 right here, I will be looking to get short. I'll be looking to get short, and then I will look for the market to then bounce off of that 408.50 and then trade to the downside and get down to a minimum of 405.5. 405.5 is this nice little double bottom from the 10th. So you have this nice little double bottom there on the 10th. That is your next level of support. But eventually, I do believe I'll take profit there because it is a support level, but I think that level will break. So let me go back. Let me go to the daily chart and clean this up a bit for you. This is where I think the market gets to. Right here. Right here is where I think we're going. And you have this one little pivot low right there, which is that double bottom that I just showed you. That's one little pivot low. So if we are underneath 408.50 tomorrow, I'll look for 408.50 to be resistance. I'll short it. I'll take a piece of profit off at 405, but eventually I think 400 is where I want to get to. And we have to pay attention to more Fed members that are going to be speaking. I will pay attention to more Fed members that are going to be speaking. And keep paying attention to all of the labor market data, the jobs data, because the market right now is experiencing a massive tug of war. The tug of war that's going on right now in the market is very simply is the fact that the labor market is still so strong. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? That's the tug of war. And there's not many instances where there is valid arguments being made on the same piece of data. And right now, people that are bullish the market, they see that labor market data and they go, see, the jobs market is still strong. It's not going to break. If the jobs market was going to crack and unemployment was going to spike, you would have seen it already. That's the bullish argument. So when they get a strong jobs market or any labor data, that's seen as a buying signal for them. Bears, on the other hand, say, well, wait a second. Inflation is still 6%. We're nowhere near the target of 2. If the labor market is still extremely strong, it's going to be harder for inflation to come down, which means the Fed is going to have to be more aggressive with rate hikes, which further slows the economy, which further then causes more layoffs, which eventually cracks the labor market and eventually brings stocks down. And then you have a recession. That's the bearish argument. There's valid arguments being made for both sides, which is why the market for the last 2 weeks has done nothing but go sideways. Do you realize that over the last 2 weeks, the market has just gone sideways? That's all you've done. All you've done over the last 2 weeks is go sideways inside this range. Look at this channel. You're just trading sideways. This is the push-pull. You have the retail trader pouring back into the market. You have bulls looking at all the jobs data saying this is good, soft landing. All the bears looking at inflation data and saying this is bad, Fed more aggressive, recession. And the retail trader is caught in the middle. The retail trader is caught in the middle of this massive tug of war between institutional longs and shorts, buyers and sellers. And I'm concerned that they're going to get the final nail in the coffin. Because if they all came piling back into the market up at these levels, they've come piling back into stocks like Tesla back here. They've come piling back into stocks like Roku up here. They've come piling back into, let's see, what's another one? DocuSign, Coinbase, right? They've come piling back into these stocks if these massive rallies off the lows. My concern here is if this market does crack and does start to pull back again, as inflation doesn't come down as fast as we think, they're going to get their heads taken off again. And they're going to wake up and they're going to be down 20 and 30% again, just like that. Don't make that same mistake. Martesha's not. Martesha, welcome to the family. We now only have 13 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Martesha. Glad to have you part of the group, Martesha. I look forward to trading with you. Everybody else, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops down to $9.15. The price will move higher after midnight tonight or after 13 people join. So that coupon code will then drop the price down, but significantly higher than $9.15. As promised, the price went up from last night till today. And you guys could just use that coupon code, ttgoffer.com, and use that coupon code, TTG121. Remember, you get a one-on-one mentor session and a double your money back guarantee. If you can't make back the $915 at least once after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back $1,830. That's the deal. I don't think you need it. We've only had to give a refund to 2.83% of our members, but it's there for peace of mind. It's there to hold us accountable. Does anybody have any questions for me about what I just talked about with the SPY, with the Fed, Bullard, Powell, inflation, jobs data? If you have any questions for me, now's the time to ask while I take a quick sip of water. Nope. Beautiful. All right, guys, do me a favor. Who's on the live stream right now that's not a member of True Trading Group? If you guys are not members, do me a favor and just type TTG. Just type TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. I want to see who's on here that's still not a member. Just type TTG. If you're not a member, just type TTG. I want to see who we have here. Let's see. We got Nick, the MIG, Lucas, Josh, Jonathan, George. Nice, guys. Got a bunch of new faces with us here today. DKS, Ray, Sean. Excellent, guys. Ross, Wayne. Ross, I like your style. Ross goes, for now. I look forward to trading with you soon, my man. JJ, what's up? All right, cool, guys. We got a lot of new faces that are with us here today. Let me make sure that everybody understands, again, at midnight tonight, the price will go up from the $9.15. All right, Greg, what's up? You guys have a chance right now by going to ttgoffer.com and entering the code TTG121. The price drops down to $915. Let me show you what the platform actually looks like. So you can see the courses, you can see the tools, everything that you guys are going to be getting access to when you guys do join. If you're not interested in a membership at all, you guys can sign off the live stream. You don't have to, I'm done with the educational part. I'm done with the analysis and everything else. Okay. So if you're not interested at all in a membership, you can sign off the stream. I don't want to waste your time. Subscribe to the channel though. Make sure you smash the like button, turn on your notifications. We do these live 6 days a week. For those of you that are interested, let me show you the platform, right? Because when you join, of course you get our chat room. The chat room is where the mods and we share our screen with you. We're live on the mic. We're calling out our trades in real time. We're with you from pre-market all the way through till after hours. We're not gone after an hour or two. We're calling out trades, answering questions, providing market commentary and analysis throughout the entire trading session. If you cannot be in front of your computer during the day, do not stress it. We have a mobile app that lets you be connected to chat on your cell phone. You can see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary because we talk on the mic throughout the day, and you get real-time push notifications sent to your phone when moderators enter or exit trades. Guys, we are not in and out of trades 150 times every 30, 60 seconds, right? It's impossible for you to follow us. Our day trades last hours. Our swing trades last days, sometimes weeks. So it's very easy to follow along with what we're doing during the day. All right. Let me go through everything else that you guys are going to be getting with our membership. You also get 2 private study group sessions. This way we can speed up your learning curve a bit, right? You're also going to get Benziga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of your chat. You get congressional trading data, so you can see what stocks Congress members and their family are buying and selling. This would cost you over $1,400 a year if you went to Benzinga directly to pay for this stuff. It's part of your membership to TTG when you join for the $9.15. You get TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600 a year if you go to TradingView directly. It's included with your membership for the $9.15. The Trade Ideas scanner streams live on our platform each and every day. So you guys can utilize the industry standard scanner. You also get ETNA's simulator, lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. Practice implementing what you're learning in the courses, please. Like, prove you can make money on the sim before you risk your hard-earned money. You also get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. All this stuff is included. You get a trading performance journal, which tracks all your trading, gives you statistics so you can see what you're doing wrong. You get a social sentiment scanner that tells you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can help stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in so you can see exactly how many stocks have a buy, sell, or hold rating. And then you get a game plan and watch list every day from the mods. Every day, the moderators give you a watch list of the stocks we are focusing on and a game plan and how we plan on trading them so you know exactly where to focus your attention before the market even opens. Then, of course, you get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the firm in New York. You guys will get beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. There are no upsells for courses. You don't join TTG and then there's VIP courses that are another $1,000. Every single course is included when you join for the $9.15. You also get a video library that has over 400 hours of workshops and webinars. These are things that we've covered with members live with a bunch of different trading and investing topics. And then you can start attending these workshops live once you become a full-time member. And guys, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join TTG. But I can guarantee if you do join, you utilize the platform you are subscribing to, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. If you cannot make back $915 at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $1,830. That is the deal. We've only had to give a refund to 2.83% of our users. 78% of our people renew their membership. And we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. We got to welcome Joe. Welcome to the team, Joe. Welcome to the family, brother. Guys, everybody welcome Joe. Joe's our newest member. We're down to now 12 spots. 12 spots left, guys. That's it. TTGoffer.com, TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to $9.15. Check out and you're good to go. All right. Again, if you are currently a trial, used to be a trial, or used to be an annual member, you must text us if you want the $9.15 price point. We have to whitelist your email address. All right. 786-505-4049. Text us. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. Oh, nice. Joe P. Yeah, it was Joe P. Thanks, my guy. Glad to have found you, fellas. It is our absolute pleasure. It's our absolute pleasure, Joe. Glad to have you part of the group, man. All right, guys. So there you have it. 12 spots left. How do you know you're one of the 12? If you go to the ttgoffer.com, you enter the coupon code, you click apply code, the price says $9.15, you're good to go. The price is higher than $9.15. Well, that means that you've already had 12 people join. So that's how you guys will know the price is going up as soon as 12 people join or midnight tonight, whatever happens first. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Everybody have a fantastic night. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, smash the like button, turn on your notifications if you have not done so already. You don't ever want to miss these lives, dropping golden nuggets and free lessons, trade ideas, and analysis on a regular basis. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great night.